Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 10th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com. We've added a bunch of new readers onto the site, some really awesome people, and also fixed the sign section, so the signs are now separated out a little bit better. We're still working on it, but we're close. So definitely check it out. Like I said, a bunch of new readers. Definitely support those people on there that you enjoy, and check out their channels as well. But let's see what's coming in for you this week of October 10th for Libra. And it looks like a bunch of new stuff, so let's see. Yeah, you got some good stuff coming in for you. You start off with the King of Spades, a great card for justice, which makes a lot of sense for Libra. I feel like Libra's had this card a bunch of times in the past as well. This card represents you stepping up also into like authority positions and leadership positions. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, by the way. Don't get caught up in the fact that it's a king. Like I say, I don't attach sex to my cards anyway, but this can be a very good card for legal issues and legal things as well. Also great for contracts, negotiating like things at work, and even not at work as well. I mean, it's great for, like I said, anything contract related. So that could be real estate. Anything like that kind of gives you a little bit more authority, a little bit more pull in those types of situations. So don't be afraid to negotiate. Don't be afraid to really dig into a contract or anything like that. This card also makes you a little bit more sharp this week as well. It gives you a little bit of an edge. So I really like to see this for you as well, for the week. Next, you have the Six of Diamonds. Represents improvements and seeing improvements in your life. Also represents working on a bunch of new things. So a lot of you could be very busy this week working on new different things. Also great for finances and budgeting and starting a budget. Great for looking at your budget and how you can improve it as well. And it's even great for making payments on and things like that. It's interesting. I think this came up for Cancer, I believe. But there was definitely this message of also being very good for negotiating debts and things like that. Sixes are great for negotiation. King of Spades, great for negotiation. You have the King of Hearts, great for negotiation. So I think you have a lot of signs here that, maybe you have some debts or a loan or something, and it might be a good time for you to call about those debts or loans and say, hey, you know what? I can pay this much right now, but that's all I want to pay, or something like that. So you might be able to negotiate down some debts and get them paid off, or negotiate down a loan or something like that. And it's definitely worth a try with a card like this. But actually, with a bunch of your cards, like I said, it might be a very good week for you to try and negotiate debts or whatever. Or payments or anything like that. It could be a good week for you to do that. Next, you have the Three of Spades. Interesting, because this can represent leaving something behind. So obviously if you're leaving behind a debt, that would be awesome. And it can be a card of having to maybe part with something, so money, part with a little bit of extra money. But again, you're having to leave something behind, but also you're kind of getting a benefit because you no longer have to worry about a debt or something along those lines. Also a card for you to watch your health, so definitely take care of yourself this week. Make sure you're getting plenty of rest and drinking plenty of water with this card. If you're working out or anything like that, just make sure, your body's in the right place. Make sure you don't do anything crazy that you've never done before, because this can definitely lead to injuries if you are not careful. Next, you have the Ten of Diamonds. Again, really just a great card for finances in general. This card even represents prosperity and abundance coming to you, so I really like to see that. Great for receiving promotions, raises, new business as well. Really an awesome contract card. Contracts are definitely highlighted for whatever reason under this reading. Also a travel card. A lot of you could be traveling, planning on traveling, or traveling for business and things like that as well. Next, you have the King of Hearts. This card can represent things coming back to you, so it can be very karmic. It could be, things that you put out there a long time ago, and you could be seeing a big return on energy on things that you've done in the past. So you could be seeing returns there. It is also a card for very good for romance and passion and things like that in a relationship if you already are in one. And if you're not, it can even represent relationships coming in, but they would probably be old relationships coming in. So a lot of you may be could be seeing like an old relationship popping back up here very shortly. And to be honest, when the King of Hearts comes in as an old relationship, it's usually not that great, or it's very quick. So I should say it could be a lot of fun, but usually it doesn't last. And finally, you have the Five of Clubs, needing to have more fun in your life, needing to take part in maybe hobbies or interests. This is also a great card for doing anything fitness or body related. So be careful, like I said, with that Three of Spades, but it is a good card for looking at your diet, changing your diet if you want to, changing your fitness routine, getting onto a new fitness routine, and all of those things are highlighted under this card. But like I said, also a great card for hobbies and taking part in maybe some hobbies that you're interested in, having more fun that way. So I would encourage you to do that this week as well. It's been highlighted for the past few weeks for a lot of signs, the hobby thing, and getting involved in hobbies and things like that. So I think for a lot of people, fun is kind of returning in general. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.